Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the 305 sprint cars here at USA. I wanted to try to see how these cars were driving and stuff, because I haven't driven the 305s yet since the update. I only did that one race in the 360s, and they drive very different. Very different. So I wanted to see how these 305s were, especially at a track like USA. Long straightaways, tighter corners. You have to do a little bit of throttle control, it seems like. The bottom's already a little slicked off, so I'm going to try to avoid that in 1 and 2 for the most part. I'm gonna go in just above it and try to stay just above it. Didn't really use any throttle control there, but I don't think you need to at all. And then 3 and 4, I'm gonna go below the slick, but then try to slide up a little bit, letting off a little bit. Oh, almost got the wall there. I thought I was gonna clip the wall. That would have been really sad. But that was a 4:29. I will take that. That's not a terrible time for this track state. I feel like it's not awful. So I'm happy about that. We'll see if second lap can be any faster. I doubt it. I feel like I got a little sideways that first lap in 3 and 4. That was a better 3 and 4, I feel like. So we'll see if it's any faster. Second lap was not faster. It was like a 10th slower. We didn't have the run up for it to make sense. Chris is in a freaking 1. I don't know what he's doing. That's absolutely flying. But so far we're second, which is nice. We're car 2. Got a new paint scheme on the car. Got like a lightning strike going through the middle and stuff. It looks pretty good. I like the baby blue on it. It looks solid to me. So happy about that. We're car 2, starting second so far. I'm happy we're on that outside groove for turn 1 right now. Hopefully nobody down here beats us. That would be really nice. But 10 cars here, 20 laps, and no cautions. We'll see how we can do. All right, we're coming around to the green. I don't know why this leader wants to be 4 seconds off the pace truck. I guess we're starting on the backstretch. I don't know what's going on with that. I've never seen somebody stay this far back from the pace car. Like, kind of ridiculous in my opinion. And my cat's trying to open cabinets. Have you heard that thing slam? But, yeah, we're super far from the pace truck. I saw in these sprint cars, the wing starts at -2. I put it back down to 0. So it doesn't slow us down for the straightaways. But we'll see how this goes. I imagine this guy's going to start real randomly on this backstretch of turn 3. Try to get some people black flags, maybe. Is my guess. Because he can go like any time now. He didn't start as early as I was expecting, but still started really early. Well, with how far off the pace car was, like, really not sure where he was at compared to where that thing goes in normally. Got up to second, though. That's why I wanted to be on that outside. Well, that was a really bad turn 3 there, though. I got way too sideways on entry there, like bobbled really weird on us. He's going to slide up. I'm going to try to cut back down on him. That did not work, but 4th place got to our outside. You really got to get this thing to set correctly on the entry to the corner. You really need to try to keep your momentum up, so this is quite interesting. Leader's running straight through that slick, which is bold, I feel like. I don't want to be slick at all. I think that guy behind me smacked the wall, it looked like. But you can get this thing to lean on that left rear, it feels like. It really, like, sits back in the corner if you hit it right. Okay, we're at a 4.89 there. That's not terrible. He ran a 4.77 in front of us, so about ran the same time as him. We'll see if in 20 laps tire wear comes into play at all. It might be too short of a race, unfortunately, for tire wear, so I would just say drive as hard as possible. Because this is a bigger track. You got room to really throw dive bombs and stuff, but it's a shorter race because of that. Shorter race because of USA having long straightaways. I think Williams Grove is usually the same way as well. But second place and I are pretty much running the same line for the most part. Guy in P1 keeps sliding up through that slick, but he is keeping it going really well. I just don't understand these sprint cars fully yet because I haven't really driven them much. Second place is pulling away from me. See if we can do anything here. Need to just try to keep the car very straight through that and not get too sideways. We'll see if that will help out our lap time at all. We didn't really get too sideways on entry, which was good. And let off a little bit too much there, because I heard the tires just start getting sideways. We have pulled away from the guys behind us, which is good. That was a 540. But it's not like the old sprint cars where you wanted to be slightly sideways, it felt like. Now you want to keep this car real straight, because you really don't want to be getting the car sideways at all, feels like, which is quite interesting. This is so different to drive than the late models and UMPs and stuff like that, because I feels like if you get any sort of sideways, you're losing speed. Second place decides to run wide. I have to not slide up into him because he ran so wide. He definitely lost some time there in 3 and 4. He definitely gained it back down the straightaway on us, but it was a slower lap time overall, I feel like, for him. I don't think it quite worked out for him compared to first. First place actually ran high there, and that was a good 3 and 4 by us, it seemed like. We're only a second off of him up there. It's not too bad.
20.587.
Trying to keep the momentum up here in 1 and 2, it seems like. That's working pretty well. We just have to be really smooth with the throttle lift. That was 2 sideways in 3 and 4, I think. Because you have to like barely let off to keep the car straight, it seems like. But if you let off too much too quick, it will want to jump out sideways on you. So you actually have to finesse the 305 a little bit more, which I do like. I'm a fan of that. Second place, you saw I got sideways there, and we caught up to him a little bit. That was a solid corner by us.
20.596.
Trying to keep this edge right here where this grip is. First place pulled away there a little bit, going through the slick, which is interesting. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's getting rubbered up enough down there. Ooh, that was way sideways. A lot more sideways than I wanted to be in that corner. Yeah, he's like running the bottom now and sliding up on exit, which is really interesting. He's just cutting off the first half of the corner. I feel like we're faster on exit than him, but he's pulling away. A little too sideways there for what I think we want. He smacked the wall slightly. I'm gonna try to run down here. That wasn't bad. He's gonna pull us down the straightaway though. We really need that room to throw the slider to make that work, I feel like, because going all the way out to the wall would be fast. But really just like went 3/4 throttle through that and it worked. Now we're gonna get him to do the same thing, but hopefully he'll screw it up. Gotta not slide up into him though. We almost did. Does seem like it's a little faster, which is quite interesting. You really just gotta keep the car straight. It's just cutting off part of the corner and trying to keep your momentum up. I'm gonna run high again here. Oh, so did he. Never mind. That didn't work out for us. I was gonna see if running high compared to him running low was gonna be good or bad for us, but he ran high as well. First place just pulling away. He does have a lap car in front of him. 2 sideways there in the center of the corner. Because it felt like I was just gonna slide out, so I let off a little too much.
20.89.
Yeah, have him right on my outside there. If I slide up, I'm gonna hit him and wreck both of us, which is unfortunate because I feel like we're fast doing that. We just can't do anything because he's right there. Maybe the lap car will give AJ a little bit of trouble for us.
20.845. Deleted. Did a 21.01.
Leader did a 21.0. We did a 20.8, but he was also trying to get around that lap car, so kind of makes sense. And he looks like he's just running top. Oh, it's white flag already. Jeez, this race flew by in 20 laps. And this lap car got the wall.
Get that fucker out of the way. Tell him to keep on going. I'll move.
We'll see if we could do anything in this last lap. Probably not. Leader got too far ahead for us, which is, it is what it is. I wish we could have held second early because I felt like we were fast once we got that bottom rolling in 1 and 2, but good race. That race flew by. It was really fast. I was not expecting that to be the final lap until the white flag hit, so oh well. Good racing though. Good win by Chris. He was flying up there. Good race by AJ. He got by us there early. I felt like we were a little quicker than him, but just couldn't make the pass happen. Don't know how many incidents really happened through the race because it seemed like a pretty clean one. But we were getting really close to him a couple times in this turn 1. I just couldn't quite slide up like I wanted to, because I just would have slammed straight into him. Would not have been a good thing. We would have wrecked really badly, because we would catch up to him a ton through the corner, it seemed like. So that was the fast lane if you could slide up to the wall. But as you could see, I would have smacked him multiple times there. But let's go back to lap number 1. See what happened through the race, see any incidents that happened. 10 car was already back here in 8th. Got to slam the wall off turn 4. Oh, that messed up his right front. You could see it bending and wobbling. It looks like he's doing a wheelie, and he's not able to turn into turn 1. He's going to wreck. Seems like that might have been the only incident, honestly, through the whole race, and it was. That guy got a 2X, and he actually had a 4X there. He had probably 2 from turn 4, and then 2 going in the 1 there. But let's go back to the very beginning. I want to see how he got around us again, because I remember we cleared ourselves here. We had a good 1 and 2 to stay on his outside because he wasn't able to slide up, and he got real sideways down there in the slick. Car behind me ran really well. I think I screwed up 3 and 4 here. Yeah, I got way sideways. I let off a little too hard. He got back to our inside and then pretty much passed us down the straight. He had a good 1 and 2 where he was able to slide up. I wasn't able to get a good enough run off of turn 2. Almost got hit by the 7. It was very close. But the 7 car just fell off after this. I thought he was actually going to get by us. But luckily, we were able to run that bottom lane like we wanted to. Ran it really well. And then the 7 just fell off from us after that. He wasn't really a contender after. He still finished 4th, but we pulled away from them. So good race overall. Good win by Chris. We were car number 2, finishing 3rd. Should gain a little bit of iRating anyways. So let's go see what we end up getting. All right, results are in. We gained a little bit of iRating, almost back up to 4,200, which is nice. Getting 3rd there. AJ got a nice 49, and Chris up there with 5,600 iRating. Absolutely flying there. He was really, really fast. He knew the lines to run that entire race. He got out front. Well, he qualified amazing too, and just got out front, ran away from everybody. Nothing we could really do about it. AJ and I ran pretty tight times to each other on lap 3, and then we pretty much stayed right on each other the entire race. So it was just way too short of a race, I feel like. That should at least been 25, maybe 30 laps still, I feel like, because that was a very, very quick race in my opinion. Maybe if it would have gotten like spread out, it would have gotten boring, but we were right on AJ the entire time having a tight battle, so it felt like that race was very short for us. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.